Tuesday night was debate central in Mississippi. The top GOP gubernatorial contenders duking it out on live TV. So who technically won?
I think you'd have to say that Tate Reeves won because he was very clear in his positions. Nuance doesn't tend to win debates.
Conservative radio host James Tulp weighing in on Tuesday's debate. He says Reeves may not be the most popular, but he is the most experienced in the race.
Yeah, so that is the issue at heart. I mean, Tate Reeves basically was saying, look, we're in the best place our state has ever been in, and vote for me because I'm going to continue more of the same. Foster and Waller took the opposite approach. They said, look, we're not maybe so great as Tate Reeves, as lieutenant governor, is saying we're in. We need a change. You know, we're still in 50th in this category. We still have all these people that don't have access to health care.
And speaking of health care, it is possible that the most interesting topic of the night was expanding Medicaid. Democrats have long criticized the GOP for rejecting Medicaid expansion, and at least two of the candidates are saying that Mississippi has suffered.
And we have to be business smart in Mississippi and do what's best for Mississippians. We have all of these working people in Mississippi that are struggling, and it's hard for somebody like the lieutenant governor to understand this because he's been on the government rolls the last 16 years of his life and had everything handed to him by the taxpayers of Mississippi.
We're worth $1 billion a year to our 115 hospitals and over 60,000 employees, but more importantly, medical care for our citizens, which I think is a right to life issue.
It's going to cost the state of Mississippi $220 million per year just in state match if we expand Obamacare.
Thank you, Mr. Reeves.
All of the candidates seem to be against removing the Mississippi state flag through executive order, and none of the candidates are for legalizing medical marijuana. Meanwhile, on the Democratic side, there still seems to be no more talks of a primary debate, which is somewhat agitating to top Democratic leaders.
I think that people do need to be keenly aware of what the positions of every candidate is. That way they can make the appropriate decision. And so that is always the case in this election or any electoral cycle.
Jackson Mayor Chokwe Antar Lumumba says he will be watching closely for candidates in both parties to talk about the capital city and well-needed state resources that have historically been stifled.
How are they going to honor the fact that this city, which provides the overwhelming contribution to the state revenue, how is it considered in their plan? And so those are the key components, whether it's the Republican gubernatorial debate, Democratic gubernatorial debate, or any of the candidates that are running for political office in this state.
The primary election is August 6th. At the Capitol, I'm Eric Walker, JSU-TV.